Okay, come on. You are live. That's what it said. It says you are live.
Hello.
You're live. Wow. Good morning, guys. It is a feel good Friday. It is Friday, July the 26th, 2024. 58 minutes after the hour. Welcome, guys, to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring the Wake Up Team with the Queen, SennyJ. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Uh, Chat room's wide open, or you can call in. You know, the number is 570 We are super excited to be here on a Feel Good Friday. This is a modified show. We're only doing 45 minutes a day, but we truly
Oh, sorry.
appreciate you guys so much, man. We hope you're doing well. We hope you and your family's doing well. I see Greg Young and Nut Hill is in the chat room. Much love, brother, man. We truly appreciate you. You one of our day ones, and thank you. Uh, Please like, share, follow, subscribe to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. Boom. Now, if you got a deficit of love, this is where you can get some of your love so you can go on with the rest of your day. So that's why we're here. But most importantly, it's the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. To the Queen, SennyJ, my beloved, God bless. Good morning. Skin's looking good. We can still see your collarbones. God bless you. And how are you, young lady?
Good morning, Sean. I'm doing great. Good morning to everybody listening. We have an amazing show for you today. We are going to get started with Senny Says, where I will let you know what is going on in Hollywood and entertainment news. We're also going to have Front Page News with Senny J, where I will let you know what is going on locally, nationally, and globally. So you want to make sure you stick around for that.
Exactly. Before you stick around for all of that, and we are super excited to be here. Then don't forget our regular lineup Monday, wake the F up Mondays with our special guest Sharon Barnes. You know we're here for Toxic Talk Tuesday. I mean Toxic Talk Thursday with Cindy J and Miss Miko, and a Feel Good Friday with Cindy J and Miss Miko and myself. So you know the lineup. We're here, and God bless. Now, it's a funny thing that Cindy. Before we start, I know you got work to do to with this show and get to with the real essence of the Shawn Harvey Morning Show feature Wake Up Team, which is you. But I got to share my experience, and that's one thing about this show that is beneficial to all of us. Is your boy Harvey got a whole lots of experiences, but this is I want to share, and I think of Greg Young enough who's in the chat room right now. Cindy, Greg Youngenut is a Brooklynite. He's got that whole Brooklyn swag, and he's proud of where he's from. And as per myself, from the Bronx, New York. And I share that to say we had uh, uh, our hip hop event in the Bronx in the month of July in Katona Park with Grandmaster Caz. And Cindy, all these old school guys that you probably don't know or just don't, you were just well, you weren't even born when all the, when hip hop started. And the Grandmaster Caz from the Cold Crush Brothers, City J, he throws a hip hop series of DJs and playing music throughout the summer in Harlem and in the Bronx. But in the Bronx, it's like the motherland because that's was the creation of the hip hop, right, Cindy?
Right.
So last night I went to Katona Park in the Bronx. That's right in the hood, City J, right in the hood,
Right.
where they rock every Thursday from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Now, Cindy, I went to the Bronx early because I wanted to check on my mom's, which, by the way, I got to call my mother because I didn't even, she was out last night. I didn't even see what, I didn't even get a chance to get in touch with her, right? And I stopped by the old school jam, Cindy, the old school jam. And that's what I want to talk about, the old school jam real quick. Cindy, it's definitely a reunion. We see, I mean, some of us are friends on social media, but we connect that way, and some of us aren't. But Cindy, it feels really good to see folks that you literally have grown up with all your life that are still alive and still out here in these streets. So it goes back to how good it feels to see folks that you went to. I could go back as far as elementary school, Cindy J, junior high school and high school. Like it's and just to embrace these men and women. I know all of us is old as hell. We are all in our late 50s and early 60s, but to embrace, see, Cindy, it's different from you because you're still in your 30s. It's not. You might see one of your schoolmates that you know from 20 years ago, Cindy, but it's different when you're older.
No,
And
I know.
you might know somebody sitting for 20 years,
Hmm.
and you're 36 or 37, and you know them since you was a teenager, and you come across their path, and it's like, hey, what's up? What's going on? Blah, blah. It's good. But when it gets to those golden ages, and you first of all you see people be like, damn, first thing you think is, are you still alive? You still alive. And to
Right.
embrace folks, it's just a good spirit and a good energy. Shout out Grandmaster Picaz, my man Lord Finesse, who was out there doing his thing. Oh, Cindy, our beloved Joe Jenkins said hello from back in the day. And
Wow.
it's just, and then of course I'm in my element. We listening to all these, hip hop beats, and if it's Cindy, you wouldn't even know none of these beats, but it just was a feel good situation yesterday. Then I went to Brooklyn to do a show, and then Queens. Then I went to work. So it's a good feeling by the grace of God to see people that you don't. Yeah, obviously you're in different walks of life, and to see folks that you literally knew since you was 10 years old and 9 years old, 13 and 14, 15, 16, 17, and all that. It was just a good feeling. Shout out to the Tools of War, old school jams out there in the Bronx. And Sydney, I can't wait till you get old enough in later years to go to your old school jam and see all your old school people, but it'll be different music because it'll be trap music. Like 40 years from now, when trap music is old, y'all gonna be looking real silly dancing to this weird kind of rap that they got today in the last 15 years. And I'm not belittling it, but it feels good to see folks having a good time that are 14,000 years old, like myself, and embracing each other with nothing but love. And thank God I'm at the age, and I'm one of them original old school guys that we got the music goes with our age as we get older, if that makes any sense. Cindy, I feel really bad for you and your generation when you get 50 and 60 years old. Cindy, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
When you get 50 and 60 years old, and
Hmm.
all your anthems and all your songs have everything to do with penis in the mouth and butt and all that. I don't know how to say. I'm visualizing you dancing to all that when you're 60 years old. So I
The same way
sympathize.
y'all do with your little freak songs with Uncle Luke and all of them back in the day. That I heard some things from back in the day as well. So it'll just be the same, just a different beat. I heard some songs from back in the day. Y'all was nasty too.
Yeah.
Y'all was
No,
freaky.
no, no. We were, but I mean, it was the time.
What
It's not.
wasn't it that song that I sent you? What was that from? Talking about your mama's on crack rock with little
No,
kids singing in the back.
yeah, I can't remember that. But yeah, that's what it's called as well. We're young enough to say like old timers day, but this is a different it's a modified old timer day where people are out there every weekend. Usually old timers day is once a year on a particular block and everybody come through. And then you got these old school hip hop jams that happen throughout the summer, throughout the New York City. Um, each week, and I think it's more predominant in the Bronx and Brooklyn, especially in the Bronx because that's where all the grand masters are there, and all the grand imperials and the grand wizards. We a lot of our DJs with name and a lot of the cools. And so I just wanted to say I'm on a natural high this morning because as soon as I walked in the park, I, I just I might got Bronx Corona right now. It was just a hug fest with at least 100 people yesterday, and I'm gonna post the video up in my personal social media page later. So I just want to say that that's a good feeling. And enough of that. Welcome to the show, only place on earth where you get your morning started. Right? I just say this, SennyJ, your old timers day. When you get into your 50s and 60s, I might not be around then. Think about your boy. Your old timers day, Senny, it's gonna be corny as hell comparison to us old timers now, and I'm proud of it. Like Young and Nut, and Tracy Ray. These are straight uh, old time. Is Princess Cox an old timer yet? He's on the cusp. He's on
But
the
that's
cusp
like,
of it.
but that's like for people's like neighborhoods, right? Like they're not gonna do that up here. Eastburg don't have no old timers day. I'm never probably gonna see these people ever again in my life.
Well, Cindy, you might want to be the forefront person to to create create a old timers day. That's all I'm saying. Because when I'm in the Bronx last night, old timers hit different. Compare Miss Miko, good morning. Old time. I don't know if Miss Miko's at the cusp of old timer yet because we know Miss Miko for years, so we don't even know how old she is, so we don't even go there. But Cindy, your old timers day is gonna be corny as hell.
It probably
Comparison to what we're going through, like what I just said, Tracy Ray and Young and Nut and others. Miss Miko,
it
good
will be
morning.
funny because I won't be there.
Miss Miko, before we start the show, we're just chopping up. We're doing an edited show. We're gonna do about 45 minutes. Miss Miko, do you embrace old timers or old timers day in the hood?
I like to go and see the old heads that came up before me. Yeah, I like to go see them.
Definitely like to see them.
Why you gotta say it like that?
I do embrace it. I like to go back to the hood and see them. See Mr. Charles and them.
Yeah. So, welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning
D'Amico,
started.
wipe your camera a little bit.
Yeah, wipe your
You look a
camera
little
because
fuzzy.
you looking real crazy right
Y'all
now.
know I'm
Trying to
still sick.
try to see you shining, girl. Trying to see
That's
you
right.
shining.
That's
I'll be
right. Just because you and your husband had fun on Pornhub last night on your phone, y'all forgot to wipe your screen. So, Cindy, welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth you get your look. That's right. Wipe all that sex
Is that
residue off
better?
your phone.
Is that better?
It doesn't really look any better, but it's okay.
Yeah, because her and Mike
I
had
don't
a
know where the
wild
camera is. Wait, maybe that's the camera right there.
her and Mike had a wild session last night.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
why.
that's good. That's better.
Cindy, Cindy,
I was
her.
sick, Sean. I had the neurovirus.
Oh, what is that?
I was
What
sick
is
for
that?
3 days with food poisoning. I tried oysters for the first time, guys. If you haven't tried oysters, don't do it. Bad idea. My body instantly shut down, projectile vomiting out of my nose. It was bad news. Cindy, I called you. I was sick as hell. It was bad.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Miss Figo, you need to get closer to the camera as well.
Let me.
Uh,
I'll set up some.
Miss
I
Figo,
didn't I
I'm
never
sorry
had
that
oysters. I've only done them fried. Sorry.
I've
I will
had
never do it
oysters.
again.
Uh, Miss Figo, I'm sorry that you felt this way the last couple of days. I didn't know. But Cindy, see what happens when you do all these restaurant reviews? They backfire on you.
Mm-hmm.
And I will be reviewing that restaurant.
She gonna
I
let
will.
y'all know.
Well, welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. We have a limited show today. We're going to do about 45 minutes. We appreciate it. Princess, are you considered an old timer, bro? Young enough. Is Princess Cox No Pause considered an old timer? I don't think so.
Yeah, what's considered an old timer? 60 up,
Well,
55 and
first of
up.
all, considered an old timer, you got to go. You have to have your run with drugs back in the day to be an old timer.
No,
Uh,
you don't, Sean.
you got to have at least 2 baby mothers to be an old timer.
Mm.
You probably got one of the qualifications. You got to work for New York City for 45 years to be an old timer. You have to be alive to be an old timer. You might have to be missing one or two tooth to be an old timer. You might. There's a lot of
Yeah,
elements.
definitely the teeth missing.
Yeah, no doubt. So there was a lot of teeth
This,
missing last night in the park.
this
So
one right
so
here.
it so Miss Miko and Cindy, there's a laundry list of qualifications of old timers. So we won't get into all of that, but God bless you guys. We truly appreciate you. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Wake Up Team, with the Queen SennyJ and the Queen Miss Miko. So Cindy,
Yeah.
I yield my time to you, man. Front page news with SennyJ. S to the E double N Y.
Why
And you can't deny. You
deny,
got the front page news, y'all. Front
y'all?
page news, y'all.
Oh,
Y'all,
Wow. Wow.
oh.
Cindy, we had the echo chamber back in the day.
We did. We did. I almost
Cindy,
missed.
remember the echo chamber,
Cindy did
chamber,
not
chamber,
remember the
chamber?
echo chamber. She was like, "What is that?"
Miss Miko, remember the echo chamber back in the day? The day?
I heard
No.
about it.
Yes, sir.
What is that? That was a place. Um, Tyler, what? It was a place? It was a
What
club?
is that? It was a
Yes,
place. Cindy, you serious?
yo, Cindy.
Yes.
I'm funny. You all right now? Yeah. It's not a play, Cindy. That's funny. Go ahead. Continue on.
Okay, so Tyler Perry is addressing critics after his movie Divorce in the Black. Did you see it, Sean?
I saw some of it. I'll be honest.
Come
I
on,
did.
come on. Tamiko, did you
I
see
saw
it,
it
girl?
and it was terrible. For her to say she got paid for that, it's a shame. It was terrible.
Right, got paid more than industry standard.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was a bad movie.
You know what I'm gonna get to Tyler Perry or whatever. But what I didn't like about it is it just wasn't to me, okay, the story, tale as old as time, woman in an abusive relationship, whatever. My thing is that I felt like there was no character's development. I felt like we were just thrown into the middle of these people's marriage. We didn't know how, like, of course, he comes from a dysfunctional family, but we didn't know, like, how their marriage, because, girl, if he was like this from the beginning, why would you even with him?
Her father told her.
So it just seemed like we were just thrust in. So I couldn't really connect to the characters because they were already in it. And then Megan Good, mad dramatic, dragging him out the house. And it just wasn't believable.
What wasn't believable was when she slept with that boy and left him laid up in her bed and thought it was all good.
Exactly.
And he slept through her arguing downstairs. I'm like,
Exactly.
run.
That's what I said. I said, girl, you have a volatile husband. And you just gonna leave this man sleeping upstairs?
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. Spoiler alert. But
Oh, hold
okay.
on, hold on. Shame on both of you. I did see most of this, and yeah, the scenes were corny. I get it. And we already know what type of movie we're gonna get from Tyler Perry. But the part that fascinates me about this is remember the history, Miss Miko. SennyJ is hypercritical when it comes down to movies and plots and like this chick went over the rainbow. This chick won Academy applause. This chick won blood out of a stone. Don't forget that. I hear her talking. It was a regular movie. Was it trash? Yes. It was a Tyler Perry movie. But
But I think the
and
other
I'm
one
glad
wasn't
that's just
trash. The last one he did with that guy and Kelly Rowland, I thought it was better than this one.
Cindy, excuse me for interrupting. Continue.
No, but I mean, I get what you're saying, but that's the thing. I watched it. I gasped. I was into the movie. I was watching it. It wasn't like it was like in the background because I like little like stupid stories like that. I do. I like that stuff. But I just feel like Tyler, you are a great writer. Like you could put more character development into these
Oh
characters.
my
That's
God.
what it is. But I just feel like he doesn't need to. And basically that's what he said too.
Miss
Um,
Miko.
He
Miss
said he doesn't
Miko.
need to.
that's
Miss
what he
Miko.
said too. He said,
Miss Miko. May I ask you a question, please?
Yes.
Because I'm confused. What is character development? The characters were there. How much do you want the characters to do? You had the abusive husband that was obsessed with the baby mother or the wife. Okay, right?
okay, but okay,
You had the boyfriend who knew. I mean, his best friend knew that the wife didn't want to be with him no more, and that she was dating somebody else. Okay, right? The boyfriend, his best friend, uh, had an affair, and the guy told on him in front of his wife. Okay, what kind of development do you want here?
character development, backstory. Like he could have did like some flashbacks to like when they were younger or a certain incident that was the turning point in their relationship. Like you want to feel connected to the characters. I didn't feel connected to them. I didn't care what happened to any of them because I wasn't invested in them. That's
Huh?
character development. That's why
What?
that's why some movies be like 2-3 hours long. These Marvel movies, they show how Superman became Superman. That's character development. He went through some things. His parents died. He grew up with his butler. You know, all these things that happen to people that shape why they are acting like the way they are now.
Miss Miko, do we really got time for this? And Cindy, where did you watch this on? What platform was this on?
Was it on
Amazon.
Netflix? Oh,
No,
Prime. I don't remember.
Where did you watch it?
Amazon Prime.
How much did you pay for it?
I mean, it's included in my Prime membership, and I get discount Prime. So
Oh,
Every
Denise,
movie.
why do you get discount Prime? Can I get the login?
Oh
nah,
my.
girl, you gotta be on some state assistance for that. you
Yo,
gotta
So you
gotta
can't
live
share
in
it?
poverty. You gotta live in poverty.
Miss Miko, I'm
You
shocked.
gotta get some food stamps and some state assurance, and you can get some $6.99 Prime.
Yo,
But
yo,
y'all black folks that are living good, y'all gotta pay that $13.99. Don't try to take from the impoverished, okay?
I'm
hey,
trying to
hey,
find a Peacock sign on because I need Peacock, and
hey,
nobody has.
listen.
What
No,
you see
no,
on Peacock, girl?
no, Cindy. No,
The
Cindy.
Dirty
Mm-mm.
D's on Peacock now.
I never seen that. I
Cindy,
might be able to get a password
Peacock
for
sign
you.
on.
I might be able to get a login for you.
Okay,
Cindy,
send it to me.
I will
Cindy.
because we know Shawn ain't doing it. I called him for a login this weekend to get my HBO Max. My friend's disconnected and
He
Shawn
didn't want to
shut
share it.
it down, girl, with the quickness. Didn't even hesitate. He said,
Sean's
"No,
an
we're not
old
doing
head. They always think that somebody's trying to get them. They always try to protect their things and their identity.
it." Girl,
Good
talk
morning.
about it. Talk
Good
about
morning.
it.
Good morning, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. And shame on you, Miss Miko. And yes, Cindy called me the other day, and as a matter of fact, we was talking about you, Miss Miko, on the videos that you airdropped to her, right? And
Mm-hmm.
in that conversation, she was like, uh, I got a problem with my girlfriend, and I don't got the max, whatever. And she goes, Shawn, run me your max password and whatever she described it. And I said, we will not do that today. We're not doing that.
And then
And Miss
proceeded to
Miko,
lecture.
shame on you for jumping up in your haste right now, talking about girls, send me the password. You are a grown ass woman.
A deal is a deal. We can do the barter system.
Thank you.
I got Hulu.
That's how the rich stay
I
rich.
send you my
Shawn.
Hulu for your Peacock.
They don't pay full price for nothing.
Miss Miko,
They don't pay
Cindy
full price.
J's
Yeah,
friend,
the 55 plus, right? That's what I'm saying. They got everything. Sean got
Cindy.
the cell phone hookup. He got all of that.
Yo,
I thought
not
you were
only
looking
that.
out, Shawn. You really think
Yo,
you know somebody? You work with them every day, and you can't even get a max password?
yo, you know what? Speaking of that 55 plus, my wife jumped, already got the cell phone bill. She doesn't even pay that no more. But Miss Miko, my car insurance, my
See?
wife was paying $16,000 a month in car insurance. She jumped on my plan. Her thing is $3. But wait a minute. Hold on here. Cindy's not telling the backstory. Remember, she just said backstory. She wants history,
Oh,
right?
she wants character development.
Yeah, she wants. Well, here's the character development on her password. Her homegirl gave the password to everybody, to her peoples, and the people that she gave the password to, started giving the password to other people without authorization.
Kind of like what she's going to do to me with Peacock. Got it.
So you know what her
I'll
friend
still
did?
take it.
Miss Miko, you know what her friend did? You know what her friend did?
Shut it
Shut
down.
all 27 of them down.
It's
And
okay.
since we talking about character development.
That's okay.
And then she gonna call me because she needs 3 episodes of The Dragon or whatever it was.
The House of the Dragon, which I'm still waiting on. Next Sunday is about to come up. I'm about to be 3 episodes up behind. You know how hard it is to catch up on that show?
So Miss Miko, I said to her, I said, I'll kindly take my cell phone, put the phone on record it for her, and airdrop it to her so she can watch it.
He was
Welcome
gonna
to the show,
bootleg
guys.
it for me in his own house.
He was going to sit there with his phone like this.
I told him just put the phone on a tripod and just leave me be. I'll log out.
But you know what? The kids do that because my daughter was watching, I don't know what she was watching the other day. And she was on the couch and she was like this with the phone. And then I heard somebody say something. I said, who is that? She's like, that's my friend. We're watching TV. And they were like, she was like this. And they was watching through it. I was like, what?
I do that with my friends sometimes too.
Are you serious?
So much more fun.
I'm so serious.
Yeah, so you can watch it together. They have that on Netflix. You can do no, they stopped it on your iPhone. You can do share play where you can watch something together. But Netflix disabled that feature for the iPhone, so you can't do it to cut down on password sharing. So people were doing the share play with the Netflix, and Netflix cut that off. Netflix?
And you know why? Because they told on themselves on Instagram and TikTok. They told everybody what they was doing. Netflix got wind and shut it down. We need to start being quiet about sharing it, except that Peacock. I need that.
Oh, and shout out to Shonda. She said she got Max and Peacock. She got Shonda. Girl, I will be in your. You know I'm not on Messenger, but I will be on Messenger today.
DM me, girl.
Sandra, I don't see the chat room at the moment.
That's a grown-ass woman right there.
Sandra.
Okay.
Sandra, don't do it. Okay.
Shawn, I thought united we stand, divided we fall. I guess that's only political for you. Shonda really knows the meaning of community. We love you, girl. You need Prime? That's all I got to offer right now. I got Prime.
Everybody gets Prime.
Maybe I got some Hulu, but it's not mine. I got Hulu, but it's not mine.
Oh my! Right. So exactly. So you gonna give away somebody else's? This is what I'm talking about.
I know Shonda won't give it out. I know Shonda.
She only gonna give it to her kids and a few others.
and she gonna give it to the girl that cut her off last week. Saying,
I'll be back. It's okay. I'm just gonna let her cool down because she was like. It was like other drama. It didn't have to do with me. I understand why she did it, but we'll
and then Miss Miko, I asked SennyJ just a simple question. It was a one question with two parts, Miss Miko.
Okay, what is it?
I said to her, Senny, how long have you used this woman's service? She said, if I can remember, she said like 6 months to a year, whatever.
God.
And then y'all think I don't listen. I listen very clearly. And then she said 6 months to a year. And then Miss Miko asked her the second part of this. I said, Senny, have you at least cashed out this woman at least $20 in the last 6 months? A little thank you. Yo, bitch, here go $40. Good looking. Because that's why SennyJ is on Schindler's List. It has nothing to do with the password. None of these family members never even think to go, you know what, let me give him $20 for this. And that's one of the main reasons why a lot of you folks get cut off the password. You think it's a bartering situation, but it's about this paper. Every once in a while, you should say, you know what, girl, good looking. It's this few dollars. Here go 20 for lunch. For using your password.
Okay, a Christmas gift will be nice. Just something small around the holidays, like thank you for the year. Yeah, that's cool.
Right. And she would have never cut you off. But since you're on Schindler's List with 14, 13-year-olds.
Oh, please. Look at Shonda. She said you don't have to give me anything. You guys can use it as long as I have it. Why Shonda only have it for a month? She gonna be like, well, hope you're caught up.
And then
no,
exactly. And then on top of that, I said to Senny, Miss Miko, another simple question. Why don't you just get the free trial? Oh, she can't get the free trial. You know why? Because she's free trialed out.
Just create another email address, Senny.
I'd have to create another because the only free trial you get with Max is if you're with Amazon Prime. So I'd have to create another Amazon Prime account, and I just didn't feel like doing all that.
Got it.
Welcome to the show, guys. The only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Wake up in with the Queen SennyJ and the Queen Miss Miko, two grown-ass women sharing passwords, which is really sad in the day that these are two whole grown-ass women. These are organically grown-ass women.
With children.
And a grand on the way. Things happen.
Right. And
She
the
said
children,
things happen. You gotta save $9.99 where you can. That's what I was saying. Well, if you have like every streaming service, Hulu, Netflix, Amazon, Peacock,
You might as well get cable. It's like $200.
it's literally like $15 per service. Who's paying for that?
then well, you're gonna have to go on the black market to get your cable, to get your apps, or you gotta look at your wallet and go, listen, this is what I can afford and this is what I can't afford. And that's it.
Or
Nothing wrong
people
with
still have those Fire Stick things, or those have kind of phased out because I don't hear people talking about them as much anymore.
I don't
They
know
get
what
still
you
around.
what
Fire
chat room.
Sticks.
Chat room, do you have any suggestions for SennyJ? She's out here in these streets looking for a password as a grown ass woman.
No, and look, ask and you shall receive. I already got somebody, Shonda. She's gonna help us, and I'm gonna be good till the end of the year.
Welcome to the
Thank
show,
you.
guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started, right? Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Way Talk Scene. That's okay, because I'm gonna get an inbox from Shonda talking about, because Shonda, don't get it twisted. That password is going around to 16 other people, okay?
No, it's not. No, it's not, Shonda. It'll stay with me. Thank
And
you.
me.
She's already sent, you haven't even sent it to her yet, and Cindy already sent it to Miko. Welcome to the show, guys. All right, what else you got, Cindy?
Not ambassador in the chat room talking about I have them all, but it's still cheaper than I paid. Oh, Vanetta, so we need to be hitting you up for passwords. I will
Oh
be
my
contacting you after the
God.
show. Really, friend? Really, friend? And you're about to leave for vacation? I got you.
Really,
I got you.
Cindy? Miss
Because
Miko, you post
you've been holding out, Vanetta. We're coming for you. We're coming
Miss
for you.
Miko, do you really co-sign this behavior?
Yes,
Yes.
Well,
I do.
Of course, Miss Miko, that's my girl, because she knows we get the fringe benefits. So we have to work for it, What she gets, I get. What I get, she gets. It's a team
Period.
effort over here, Harv. Obviously, you don't want to be a part of that because you said no. So you're out. It's me and Tamiko, and then you. So please.
welcome to the show, guys.
Wake up, team. Shawn Harvey.
Right, who pays for all the apps like an idiot, and not sharing any passwords. Welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started. Right. What else you got, Cindy? And then we
Um,
go to Miss Miko, and then we gotta get out of here early. Yeah. Hold on, wait. The question was: is Princess Cox No Pause considered an old timer?
He said he considered an old timer only to his old heads.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead, Cindy.
Southwest Airlines, the end of an era. I don't know if Miss Miko has flown them, but they are planning to start assigning seats, breaking their 50-year tradition, which I wasn't aware of. I thought all airlines had assigned seats. Southwest Airlines made an announcement yesterday saying that it plans to drop the open boarding system it has used for more than 50 years and will start assigning passengers to seats just like all the other big airlines. They said it has been studying seating options, running tests, and surveying customers. Southwest discovered that preferences have changed. Oh, sorry, guys. Have changed over the years, and the vast majority of travelers now want to know where they are sitting before they get to the airport. Southwest's unusual boarding process started as a fast way to load passengers and limit the time that planes and crews spend sitting idly on the ground, not making any money. It helped the airline operate more efficiently and even squeeze a few more flights into the daily schedule. It was one reason that Southwest alone, among U.S. airlines, remained profitable every year until the pandemic. So this is how they're saying how it's going to work. Or how it was working. Instead of being assigned a seat when they buy a ticket, Southwest customers check in exactly 24 hours before departure to secure their spots in boarding lines. In the beginning, the first 30 to check in were put in the A boarding group, which was, I guess, the best spot, guaranteeing them a window or aisle seat. Later, people landed in B, which was still okay, or C, which would result in you having a middle seat. The system became less democratic over time as Southwest let people pay extra to guarantee a spot near the front of the line. Despite that, many Southwest loyalists still love open seating. The airline thinks they will adapt. The airline said surveys showed that 80% of its customers and 86% of potential customers want an assigned seat. So yeah, put a 1 in the chat room if you guys used to fly Southwest and like the open seating. It sounds chaotic to me.
Go
Southwest is
ahead.
not on this side. I think it's more like a down south there. I think you can pick it up in like Maryland and more south. I think I flew them like one time, and I was all the way in like the E group. But they really just open the plane and you just get on and sit where you want to sit. It's really like that.
But that would seem like it would take more time because people want to, you know, I don't know,
Uh,
but I guess that's good for them.
well, you know what? It's a ridiculous idea.
What, to
You,
stop or how they were doing it?
how they were doing it, it was it's stupid. What do you mean? Like, so you run on the plane and everybody run to a seat and everybody run to the window seat and everybody run to
That's
the back.
exactly what
You
happened.
got to
And
use
you
the
got 2 free
bathroom.
bags with that.
Oh yeah, a lot of people I seen in comments, like on Facebook when I was looking at the story, a lot of people were saying, I don't care where I sit, just don't stop the 2 free
Right.
check bags.
No, the free
The, the,
carry-ons. 2 free carry-ons.
Oh, 2 free carry-ons. That's good.
oh wow. Well, that's yeah. Well, if they wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know. I don't remember ever flying
They're
Southwest.
not up this way. You got to go south to get them.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, right. Obviously, you got to go Southwest.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, okay. Well, listen, I'm not. That's weird to me. That's plays with my mental. I'm traveling, so I'm getting on the plane. As soon as the plane door open, we're all running for seats. I don't. That's dumb.
Well, I
And you
guess
got
you have to line up in line. You just have to be like first in line.
right. The free check bag. That's a good look.
Right.
Who doesn't want that? Uh, but yeah. You want to organize. You want people sitting. You want to kind of pinpoint where people are sitting, just in case something weird happens on the plane. What else you got?
Yeah. Um the next thing I got is basically um I'm just gonna like try and summarize the story because there was a lot of like different conflicting things, but where we're at with it right now is that Trump and Kamala were set to have a debate in September. They sent the debate for, I believe it was September 19th. They were waiting, I guess, for Kamala to see what she was going to do. Trump said, he would do the debate. Now he just released a statement saying, due to the fact that, basically saying that the Democrats don't have their nominee picked yet, mostly because Barack Obama has not given his endorsement of Kamala. So because he hasn't given his endorsement, he believes the Democrats are putting something up their sleeve and they don't have a specific Democratic nominee yet. So due to that fact, he's going to be not debating her in September because he thinks that they're trying to pull rabbits out of a hat or whatever he said. He took to his Truth social media account to say this, which is basically you're just backing out of the debate. You know what I'm saying? You know that she's going to eviscerate you in that. You're going to look ridiculous. And, so everybody's talking about that right now, all as well as his running mate, JD Vance. There is all of these past recordings and videos coming out of him talking about how Trump is incompetent. He's leading the white working class down a path of destruction. He's really saying some really horrible things about him. So those are surfacing and they're asking Trump, is this your man's? So we're going to see actually what happens with that. If they're going to, I guess keep him as his running mate. So those are some presidential updates for you on that. So I don't think they're going to be having the debate, which I kind of
Senny,
knew was going to happen.
I'm sorry, Trump. I saw something just this morning. Trump said, are you going to vote black or are you going to vote for the white guy?
Oh my God. Did he say that?
I'll send it to you. Are you
I,
going to vote black or are you going to vote for the white guy? I said, oh.
all right.
It's going horrible.
Well, I thought we was going to try to stay away from politics until Monday, but you just draw me in just a little bit.
Oh yeah, Miko. Shawn is blocking anybody who has Kamala slander. He blocked 4 Soul Sisters off his account yesterday.
No, he
Good
did not.
paying comedy customers. He's taking money out of his own pocket.
Shawn.
But
Miko,
that's good because what was it? Who was that guy? Van Jones. He said black men raised 1.3 million for Kamala's for her campaign, her super PAC or whatever. So shout out to the black men.
I'm
Black men for
I'm
Harris.
I'm breaking news. I'm donating $15 today.
Shut
Now,
up.
There
Shawn.
was a call yesterday. I sent it to Sean. I was in a clubhouse room. It was called White Women Answer the Call. And it was all these white women across America.
And City.
I was in the call because I want to see what they're talking about. I was on the call. And
And
these women, okay, these Babylonians, they literally said we cannot stand by and continue to benefit off the backs of black women. They have been holding us through these elections and we need to back them up. We are tired of sitting by. And I was like, go ahead, Karen, say it. And
uh-uh.
in 45 minutes, these women raised $1.3 million. By the end of the night, they had $2.5 million that they raised for Kamala. So listen,
Well,
if these Babylonians is outside,
I'm
shout
gonna
out to
clap for
them.
that. And you know
White
what?
women answer the call.
And you know what? You laugh about it. And Miss Miko, to go back to what while she's laughing about the bump her head on the phone, there's a lot of forehead over there going on. Watch it. Watch the forehead. Watch the forehead. You and Tamiko should have a forehead battle, by the way.
oh my
Now,
God.
now, Miko,
Shawn.
Miko,
Always too far.
Miko. I announced on the show the other day that I did block 4 of my beloved friends on Instagram because the young lady put up a post of a picture of Kamala and it says, "I'm not for her" in cap letters. And then I went into the comments and read the comments of the other friends that I know, and I blocked them all.
So
Because
dramatic.
I'm on this movement for real, just like Trump. Ms. Miko, I don't know if you did this when Donald Trump was running for president back in the day in 2016, I think it was. I can't remember the year. Uh, and when you found out that some of your friends were Donald Trump supporters, did you block them? You did, didn't you?
Not really, but carry on.
Okay. Well, everybody that I knew that was Donald Trump supporters, I blocked back in those days. Now, Cindy brings up a good point. There's a small fraction of African Americans who are sitting there wasting the time trying to figure out if she's black enough. When at the same time, there's nothing but Babylonian women. The bags are coming out to support Kamala Harris.
Well, they're coming out to support women.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, okay, women. This is what I'm saying. This is an easy win right now. We just need the women. We need 100% African American women, and we need 20% of the Babylonians, and she wins. And back to what's his name? JT Vance. What's his name
JD
again?
Vance. JD
JD.
Vance.
JD Vance was picked out of straight
Out of a hat.
arrogancy.
He was picked out of a hat. That's
No,
what
he was. It was an arrogant move. It was an arrogant move because Donald Trump and that camp over there, they knew they was going to win this thing because Joe wasn't conceding. So Donald Trump picked the worst guy that he could to be his vice president because he really thought he was going to win. And now Joe, after we see what happened, he stepped down, and now he's not the viable candidate for vice president for Donald Trump. Now he looks like an idiot. And back to the original part of the story, and then I'm done. I don't care what y'all say about my beloved queen, Kamala Harris, because a lot of y'all say she's not black or she's not black enough. I
No,
can't
we
wait.
say that she does not identify as Black
She
American.
identifies as
She
black.
identifies as
She,
as a Southeast Asian. That's how
yo,
she identifies herself. A
yo,
Southeast Asian woman of color. That is how
she,
she identifies
she
herself.
identifies black. She sit there. She went to a black university. She does this stepping. Chick me doing all of this stepping and all that,
That's
all
just
that
going to a
dancing.
Black institution. That doesn't mean
So,
you identify
so
as Black.
Well, then
White
again,
people can go to an HBCU.
okay. Well,
Hello,
Cindy, if you
Rachel
okay, if you
Dolezal.
Cindy, if you have a problem with that, there's a choice with the other guy. You could go
No,
over there.
I
But what I'm
don't.
saying is this.
I don't have a. My thing is say it right. You keep saying that you're misidentifying her.
I don't know what you want her to do. This is a black woman to me.
I
I don't
don't
know
want her
what
to do
you.
anything. I want her to
But
do
then what's the
exactly what
problem?
she's doing,
So what's the problem? What's the problem?
that she's
Uh,
not
Miss
saying that
Miko,
she's black.
Miss Miko,
You want to keep saying she's a
every
black
black,
woman, she's for black people, she's for
uh,
black, and she the
yeah,
only one saying she ain't black. The only one saying she black is you.
Miss Miko, Miss Miko, do you identify Kamala Harris as black?
I do.
Thank you. Now back to this other guy. And by the way, it was
Of course, we all do, but the fact that she can't say it is what the problem is.
she's probably said it 1,000 times. You just
Where?
probably
Show
didn't.
me. Show
I don't
me.
know. But anyway,
Yes,
this
Lynette.
guy,
Her mother is East Indian and her father is Jamaican.
and there's nothing wrong with that. Listen to me. JD Vance is a horrible choice right now. They picked him because they thought they were gonna win. So he could have been under all the scrutiny he wants. Donald Trump was walking right back into the White House. And now that this derailment's happened, now he's being exposed as the idiot that he is. Why would Donald Trump, again, that's why Donald Trump picked him as a running mate, because he thought he was going to win. Now all this old video, like Cindy said, is going to resurface. And you don't think the Harris campaign is not going to use his words against him?
They're gonna use it immediately.
They're going to use it so fast, it ain't even funny. And Donald Trump, you a bitch ass nigga. You will get crucified in a debate. You know that. You wait for Barack Obama's endorsement. She is the presumptive Democratic candidate. What are you waiting for? But you don't want to debate her. You don't want none of that smoke, sir. She's gonna tear your ass up, and you know it. Cindy's right. She's gonna make you look so bad. You might want to smack the shit out of her. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Stay black. Keep your eye on the prize. Go out and vote. Kamala Harris will be our next president of the United States of America. Let's do this. And for black folks who think that she's not black enough and you're not going to vote for her, stand on the corner over there with your dunce hat and let us make history. And Cindy said it the other day, Miss Miko. You know what Cindy said? She said that inaugural day 2025 is on Martin Luther King's birthday.
Oh wow.
She better win because DC's gonna be lit. Me and my girls already looking for a room in Virginia. We gonna drive
No,
in.
she's not black enough for you. She's
I
not
don't care.
black enough for you.
I'm going where the men's is at. They're gonna be outside. And they're gonna have money. Okay. So we going to DC. It's time for a party, baby.
Right.
You better win, Kamala. My partying depends on it.
Miss Miko, what you got before we get out of here?
I got the final word.
Okay, girl. That's what I'm talking about. Wrap it up.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let's put a pause on that, City.
Wrap this thing up. Final word. Go ahead, girl.
Final
go
word
ahead.
is the bad news is that time flies. The good news is you're the pilot.
Oh.
Say that one more time. Miss Miko, run that back one more time. That was dope.
The bad news is time flies. The good news is you're the pilot.
Nice.
One time. I'll get a Regina's doing a spoken word. Maybe I should do spoken word of final words.
No.
Maybe I should do that tonight.
Calm down, girl.
Calm down. Hold on. Yeah, calm down. Calm down. Relax.
Come back. Okay.
Calm down. Stay right here. Stay over here. I don't want to save you from yourself. Just stay right here. You're good. Don't worry about it. All right, guys. We truly appreciate you so much. We see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. Miko, thanks for sending the clips. We're going to go get to work on that so we can get some fresh product out there in these streets with some of our video clips. And we truly appreciate you guys. Cindy, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
No, you guys. Miss Miko said it all. Love you guys.
All right, later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Shawn.
All right, later.